Ruby, look, we're safe. Scott pointed out the little window. The boys climbed out of the time machine. They were back in the museum. They stood back and looked at the time machine. It did not broken, except stuck in the door was a big tooth, a T-Rex tooth. Ruby pulled the tooth off the door. Wow, he said, looking at the huge tooth.
The boys ran back down the hill to the time machine. They jumped through the door and turned to close it. The T-Rex was right behind them. Ah! Scott quickly shut the door. Robbie was pressing buttons and moving controls. The time machine would not start.
After a few minutes, the T-Rex stopped chasing the little dinosaur. He lifted his nose up and started sniffing the wind. Suddenly, he looked right at the boys. Ah! Run, Scott, run! Screamed Robbie. They could hear the T-Rex's big footsteps behind them, getting closer and closer. Boom, boom, boom.
The little brown dinosaurs were running and trying to escape. The boys watched it from to the top of the hill. Robbie was amazed, but Scott didn't feel safe. I think we should get back to the time machine, said Scott in a very serious voice.
Wow, that's pretty cool, said Scott. Robbie looked around to make sure no one was looking. Then he climbed over the fence and opened the door to the time machine. Robbie, come back. We are going to get in trouble, whispered Scott.
Scott, it works, said Robbie. The time machine really works. Those are real dinosaurs. We went back in time. Robbie was very excited. Scott was less excited. He was starting to worry.
Scott quickly shut the door. Robbie was pressing buttons and moving controls. The time machine would not start. The T-Rex picked up the time machine and started shaking it with his mouth. Suddenly, the dinosaur threw it across the field.
It is a skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus rex. It was found near here in 1957. The press looked at the skeleton and then followed the museum guide next to the display. The two boys stood staring at the huge T-Rex skeleton. Robbie, said Scott. Yeah, Robbie answered, each meaning a tooth. It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I'd like to see Stegosaurus because it is huge. It had a horn and spikes. If I saw one, I would run away. Which dinosaur would you like to see?
It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I'd like to see a pteranodon because it was a flying dinosaur. It had big feathers and one horn. If I saw one, I would eat it like chicken. Which dinosaur would you like to see?
It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I'd like to see Brachiosaurus because it was giant. It had a long neck and long tail. If I saw one, I would scream. Which dinosaur would you like to see?
It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I'd like to see Ankylosaurus because it had a nice horn. It had a little horn and a long tail. If I saw one, I would take a picture of it. Which dinosaur would you like to see?
It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I like to see a velociraptor because it was cool. It had sharp teeth and sharp claws. If I saw one, I would touch it. Which dinosaur would you like to see?
It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I'd like to see Brachiosaurus because it was big. It had a long neck and big feet. If I saw one, I would bring it home. Which dinosaur would you like to see?
It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I like to see a Tyrannosaurus because it was strong. It had sharp teeth and sharp claws. If I saw one, I eat food with Tyrannosaurus. Which dinosaur would you like to see? It would be amazing to travel back in time to see a dinosaur. I like to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex because it was fast. It had big teeth and sharp claws. If I saw one, I would run away. Which dinosaur would you like to see?